Hello guys and welcome. So in this video I'm going to be explaining why I have gone ahead and sold all of my cryptocurrency holdings and what effect that will have on my personal finance. Thank you for watching the video so far. Remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe and ring the bell to help with the YouTube algorithm. Now back to the video. So a few months ago, I actually made a video talking about my first investment in crypto, and it's been several months. So now let me reflect what that has been like. And I think the best way to do that is by using a visual cue. So let's do that now. So what has it happened is that I invested in some Ethereum, okay? And then let's say, for example, the baseline cost of Ethereum is say 2,400. And then you have this experience of like, okay, one day it's up 3%. You're like, yes, great. I'm rich. This is going to the moon. I can retire now. I can clear US national debt by myself. I am the cleverest person in all of mankind because I have gained 3% today. It fills you with false positive emotion. And then the next day you come back and it's gone down 2%, so overall 1%. It's like, oh, it's okay, it's okay. It'll be fine. And then it's like, okay, the next day you come back, it's gone down another 6% to -5, and you're like, oh crap. Now I need to wait for it to get back to where it was, and then it goes back down another 3% to -8, and you're like, oh double crap. Okay, I tell you what, I'm just gonna ignore it. You know what? People tell me all the time that I should just leave it. I should just walk away, come back in a few months, and then it will be good. And then I leave it for a week. I come back, it's back up to +1%, and you're like, yes, it's like people play the lottery. They're idiots. They're absolute idiots. They should be investing in crypto. This is the best thing ever. And then the next day you're up 3%. It's like, oh, I am the best person in the world. Like no one is as smart as me. This takes talent. This is this is the best choice I ever made in my life. This is amazing. And then it solidified even more. It's gone up another 4% the next day. You're like, wow, can't touch this. Can touch it. I hope I don't get DMCA'd for that. And basically, you get filled with this false positive hope of how your life is going to be based on these flippant numbers of crypto. And then the next day, it's down 2% to +5. You're like, well, it's okay, it's okay. It will recover eventually. Eventually, it will start going up again. And then it's like, oh, China is banning all cryptocurrency ever because China hates everything to do with crypto. -25%. And you're like, ah, crap. What am I going to do now? All my investments are dying. It's like, ugh, this sucks. And you see red across the board, across Bitcoin, on every coin being sold because of that announcement, and so on. And then slowly, after a few more months, it slowly starts creeping back up again. So -23. It's like, okay, whatever. Let me just move on with my life. -20. It's like, okay, -20, whatever. Like, let me just focus on something else. And then eventually a month goes by and it's at -2. And then you start getting that false hope again. You're sort of like, okay, it recovered. Like that announcement, it didn't hurt crypto too much. And soon I'm going to be the alpha and the omega when it gets above the 0. And then it gets to +1%. And you're like, wow. Then you start again getting the false hope of everything and so on. I think you're getting my point, hopefully, from this video, that simply after several months of investing in crypto, it has done absolutely nothing for me. My overall result was actually I lost money because of Coinbase taking fees for withdrawing the money and so on. So basically, I gained absolutely nothing. Zero. And that's why you'll, for example, see other content creators saying that you shouldn't invest anything more than effectively throw away money. You know what I mean? So they said that you should limit it to 5% of your net worth. And even then, you need to go into it with like, okay, you're okay to lose this money just as much as you're okay to lose a few pennies on the bus. And for me, 5% would be like $50. Not even that. So basically, I don't need this aggravation. I don't. And what I've said time and time again on this channel, and when it comes to personal finance, it's not just about managing your bank account, it's also about managing your brain. And it's a case of This situation with the crypto does not help. It doesn't help with easing your brain and relaxing through your current bank balance and so on and your assets. There are so many better ways to invest your money. You can invest in index funds, for example. You can go onto Vanguard or the equivalent of Vanguard and so on. I would say, for the sake of your mental health, avoid things like crypto. Avoid the meme stocks. People are like, oh, everyone buy AMC cinema shares because it's going to the moon. Or everyone buy GameStop because it's going to the moon. It's like, no, it's not worth it. It's not worth the aggravation, because people only speak about these massive gains in crypto, in stocks and shares and so on after the gain has already happened. They won't tell you that before. And also, as well, just because something has gone up 500% in a day, it doesn't mean it will continue to go up. It more likely it will peak very quickly and then go down. And you will, if you're late on any trend, you will lose your money. It's like the guy who's lost he lost $1 million worth of Dogecoin, or value of his Dogecoin, in one day. That is aggravation I personally don't need in my life. Even if all I lose is $100, that's $100 I could have used on so many better things, to invest in myself, to further what I'm doing here on YouTube or my live stream or anything else that I'm pursuing. I'm trying to grow my Instagram at the moment. There's so many other things I could have used that money for. So I would say that's my experience of crypto. That's how aggravating it's been. I'm happy I'm out of it, and probably, most likely, I won't get back into it ever again after this experience. Because like I said, I tried it for several months. It did not do anything for me. It lost me money, but at the same time, it caused me a huge amount of aggravation, and I simply don't need it. So let me know in those comments down below, how do you feel about crypto and meme stocks and whatever? Like, is it a solid investment? Is it something to put throwaway money into? Are you following a trend? You don't know anything about money and you're just doing it because other people are telling you that you should? How do you feel about it? Are you hoping to get rich quick? What's your motivation behind crypto? Because I feel personally it's a complete and utter waste of time. And also, as well, they can come at you with all the best descriptions of the technology in the world. Like, they can say, for example, oh, this new crypto coin that we've invented is going to revolutionize how money is transferred from one point of the world to the other without having to go through Swift anymore. It's amazing in every way, and this is the technology, and it's being developed by all the smartest engineers in all the best universities around the world and so on. It's all nothing. It's nothing. It's just fluff. It's just, sales tactics based on nothing. Crypto, in my experience, is based on nothing. It's a way to lose money. You might as well go to Vegas, put your money in a slot machine, and if you win, then pretend like you're somebody. Simple as that. It is not worth it. But that's my opinion. Like I said, let me know what experiences you've had with crypto in the comments down below. So anyway, guys, this channel is aimed at managing your personal finance, becoming debt-free, managing your mind, and hopefully we can work together towards financial freedom. So please check out my other videos.